If I follow all the steps of Ashtanga Yoga philosophy in my life, but I don't do Agnihotra, then can I attain Samadhi? This is a question which I got in my channel. See, here we must understand the philosophy of Agnihotra. Agnihotra is the direct Agya of Paramatma in the Vedas. Paramatma very clearly says about Yajna, Agnihotra. In fact, a couple of days back, my Acharya was explaining one Atharveda mantra. Now he's doing, 4 Veda Anushtan. And then when he was coming in, I think in the 19th Khand, there was a mantra where clearly Paramatma says, Sayam, Sayam, Pratha, Pratha, Grahapatirno, Agnihi. So every day evening and every day morning, Grahapati means the Yajaman of the house must conduct Agnihotra for attaining Sukh. Paramatma clearly says the word Agnihotra in that mantra. Paramatma says you must do Agnihotra. This is Paramatma's Agya. And Samadhi Siddhir Ishwar Pranidhanat. Samadhi is the result of Ishwar Pranidhan. Ishwar Pranidhan means abiding by the rules of Paramatma. And Paramatma says in the Vedas time and again in so many mantras in Ajurveda. Ajurveda, I randomly opened one mantra today. Ashtamo Adhyaya, mantra number 60, where Paramatma says, जिस यज्ञ से सब सुख होते हैं, उसका अनुष्ठान सब मनुष्यों को क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए? Paramatma is asking that this is Agnihotra is the thing. See, when we do Homa, as I've told in my previous videos, if you have not seen it, please go through it. There is a science behind Agnihotra. In Agnihotra, we are using Sugandhit Padarth, सुगंध पदार्थ, पुष्टिकारक पदार्थ, मधुरता पदार्थ, रोगनाशक पदार्थ, all these padarth matter we are putting in Agnihotra in the samagri. And ghee is a paustik padarth, and we are using mango wood or people wood or good quality wood, and everything in the Agnihotra must be pure. And when we do this Agnihotra, immediately the fire which is burning in the Homa Kunda will convert all this padarth into Sukshma Avastha. It will convert it into atoms, and it will get diffused into air. And with the help of sun rays, it gets spread across so many kilometers. Agnihotra, you can feed lakh of people with the atoms. Agnihotra gives so much of benefit, and this Vayu, this atoms will go up to the Antariksh Lok, up to the clouds. And Krishna Maharaj says in the Bhagavad Gita, when it reaches the clouds, it will come down again as rain. And when the rain water touches the ground, again it will go into your food, into the vegetables, into vanaspati. Again you consume it. You are consuming, you have done a karma, and that karma is showering as a rain, and then you are eating the vegetable and the food and vanaspati. Rice, chawal, ghee, etc., etc. Everything is pure because of yajna, because of Agnihotra. So Agnihotra is a very, very uttam karma. That's why Paramatma says, yajno vai sreshtatamam karma, sresht karma yajna. Doing Agnihotra is very, very important karma of our life. We cannot skip it. And without doing this kind of paropkar, if you want to do, good to lakhs of people, you must conduct Agnihotra. You must do everyday Agnihotra. And Agnihotra is not a karma to be skipped. Yesterday, I made a video where Manu Bhagwan says Nitya karma cannot be skipped. There are two karmas. One is Nitya karma, other is Naimitik karma. Agnihotra comes under Nitya karma. So please understand that. And without Agnihotra, can I attain Samadhi? And Agnihotra, who said it's not part of Ashtanga Yoga philosophy? It is very much part. Agnihotra is Paramatma's worship, because following Paramatma's orders of Vedas is part of Ashtanga Yoga philosophy. And Agnihotra is part of also in Panchamaha Yajna. Brahma Yajna, Deva Yajna means Agnihotra. So Agnihotra is so essential. It purifies the atmosphere, it purifies the rainwater, it purifies the earth, it purifies the vegetables, it purifies everything. And when you consume pure food, your mind also will get further purified. And further, by repeatedly doing this Nitya karma, you will get more punya, Vedic punya. And you can use that Tatafala Sanyasova. Ishwar Pranidhan has two components. One is following the instructions of Paramatma, Sarva Kriyanam Paramaguru Arpano. And when you are doing a Kriya, you must do Arpan to Paramatma. And you cannot do a Kriya which is anti-Vedic and say that, I am doing Arpan to Paramatma. You cannot say that I am, somebody is killing somebody, I am going to murder somebody and I am a Ishwar Bhakt. I am doing this karma, murdering, with Samarpan Bhavana of Paramatma. That is not right. So when you are doing Samarpan to Paramatma, you must to follow the instructions of Paramatma. So you must do Vedic deeds, and the second component of Ishwar Pranidhan is Tat Phal Sanyaso Va. Phal ki sanyas karna means the Agnihotra, result of Agnihotra, when you do finish Agnihotra and when inside you, when you do Bhavana before Agnihotra, you must tell to Paramatma that I am doing Agnihotra as a paropakari karya. Let this Agnihotra purify the atmosphere and benefit everybody in this world. And Paramatma, please bless me with the result of moksha only. I am not interested in any bhautik, materialistic benefit. And of course, you will get materialistic benefit automatically. But when you have this tatfal sanyaso va bhavana, then samadhi siddhir ishwar pranidhanan. Ishwar pranidhan se hi samadhi milta hai. Please understand that. So samadhi, for attaining samadhi, Agnihotra, is it essential or not? Very, very essential. But I have told in my Acharya used to say that without doing yajna, when my Acharya attained the samadhi, my Acharya was a complete, tapasvi from the start of his, life. When he was a small kid only, he was a tapasvi. From that age, he was doing tapasya, always vairagyavan. So he attained a samadhi. And in samadhi, he got a clarity that he has been doing yajna for ages in previous janmas. So he has completed that cycle completely. So my Acharya told how I never did yajna in this janma, but when I attained samadhi, I realized my previous janmas. So many janmas I have been doing Veda Adhyan, I have been doing yajna Anushthan, I have been serving my Acharyas in the previous janmas, and I have been continuously doing this Nitya Karma. And in this Janma, I just had leftover tapasya to get complete, and then I completed it and I got Samadhi. So when somebody attains to that stage, then for him or her Agnihotra, they have crossed over, they have completely finished everything, and they have gone into a Param Vairagya stage or Sannyasi stage. So in Vedas also, when somebody attains some sannyas, they will remove the monjiban, the yajnopavita. They don't have any bondage. They remove the yajnopavita. They are only in Brahma yajna. Their yajna is Atma yajna. They do not even do Deva yajna. So they are always in their meditation when somebody attains sannyas stage. So for rest of us, for all of us, we are all very, very, beginners. We don't have Vairagya. We don't understand Paramatma. And if we don't understand Paramatma and we are not chanting, then Agnihotra is chanting names of Paramatma. Om Bhuragnaye Swaha, Om Bhuvarvayve Swaha, Om Swaradityaye Swaha. These are all Paramatma's name. We are chanting the Kirtan. We are doing Kirtan of Paramatma and putting ahutis. So Agnihotra is Paramatma's worship, and without Agnihotra, we can never think of Samadhi. Please understand that. Another question is, what is meant by Sangha Dosha? Sangha Dosha, very simply I would say, is you are putting a steel ball in the furnace. Furnace is turned on and it is heated up to 750, 800, 900 degrees. Let's say 1000 degrees. At 1000 degrees, the steel ball will become fireball. When you see the steel ball, you will not say that it is steel ball. You will see it's a fireball. But it's not fireball, it is steel ball only. But the fire has totally occupied it looks like as if it's a fireball, right? So this is called a sang. The property of fire has come into steel. So similarly, this is understanding about Sangha. Then what is Sangha Dosh? Sangha Dosh is, we say that this is a fireball. Where is the dosha? The dosha is, it's not a fireball, it's still a steel ball only. But the dosha is, we are seeing fire there, we are not seeing the steel there. The same example put inside the body. Jivatma and Jad Sharir. So Sharir is alive. Actually, is Sharir alive or not? The Sharir is alive because of Jivatma's presence. So we are looking into Sharir and saying that, you know, he is alive. Yes, we are seeing in the body and we understand body to be alive. Actually, body is non-alive. And the moment we understand the reality that body is non-alive matter, which is very difficult for us after tapasya and swadhyaya and nididhyasana again and again, manan chintan, we will understand at one point of time, oh, this body is dead body. It's not alive body. It is, you know, looking alive because of presence of Atma Tattva inside it. So that is the point you will understand. That is the Viveka point. Until such time we are in always in Sangha dosha. We always misunderstand our body to be, we say that I am this body, right? This is Sangha dosha. We don't say that I am Jivatma because we have not yet realized it. So Sangha dosha is understanding the guna of Jivatma in the body, misunderstanding the guna of Jivatma in the body, and misunderstanding the guna of the body in the Jivatma. So if somebody passes away, Sangha example, somebody dies, we cry. Why we cry? If we have the Brahma Vidya knowledge, we will know that Jivatma never dies. So the body was already non-alive. Now the body, Jivatma went out from the body. The body is again fully, completely dead. Earlier also it was dead. It was working because of Jivatma. So Jivatma is still alive. But we cry for the body. This is because of Sangha dosha. So Sangha dosha, a person like my Acharya or Maharishi Dayananda Saraswati, they will not cry for dead people because they are away from Sangha dosh. We cry for dead people because we are in Sangha dosh. This is called as Sangha dosh. So the aim of our human life is to come out of this Sangha dosh. The aim is to separate fire and steel. To understand it is still a steel. It's not fire actually. Okay, fire is glowing. It's still, but it is steel. So similarly, body is non-alive. Because of Jivatma, body looks alive. So when a yogi sees, or when a learned Ved Vidwan sees a person, he will see three entities in the person. He will see there's a Jad Sharir, non-alive body. He will see that, okay, inside the non-alive body there is a Jivatma, and both in the body and the Jivatma there is Paramatma. So Traitva, they will see three things very clearly. We are unable to see three things, we are seeing only one thing because of Sangha dosh. And last question is, can I eat Tirupati prasadam if somebody gives me? I answered to them that yeah, you can consume, but in reality we must understand, try to avoid. Okay, you cannot hurt others. Somebody is giving you prasadam, you can say sorry, take it away. We cannot say, okay, you can take it and keep it in your house, and maybe you can give it to your maid. Okay, don't throw it away. Instead of you consuming, you can give it to your maid, because anyway your maid is not Vedic follower, you can give it to them. But if you are a Vedic follower, avoid eating this food, because hundreds of people are keeping hands, and then they are all business minded people. They are why we should do this? Eat prasadam means that which is prepared after Agnihotra, or the offering is done in Agnihotra. You prepare food in your house, you prepare prasadam in your house, and then you offer that laddu in the Agnihotra, then the laddu will become prasadam. So that prasadam you can consume, but this laddu is made manufactured in a machine, or handmade by 1,100 people, and we do not know whether they took bath, whether it is made in a pure place, or what is the situation, why we should consume these things. So when somebody is offering you Tirupati prasadam, take it, but better you give it to somebody else. Instead of throwing it, give it to somebody who is hungry, who is dying is sitting in the street as begging. You can give it to him, but in reality it's not a prasadam. Prasadam it becomes a prasadam only when you do Vedic Agnihotra and the food is cooked in front of you or by you yourself. Then it becomes a prasadam, because you are my Acharya used to say, Yajna Shesha Amrutam. The food prepared in my Acharya's ashram is called as Amrutam. Why? Because we are offering the part of the food in the Agnihotra, in the Yajna, then the entire food becomes Amrutam. this Yajna Shesha Amritam, that you consume, that is called as prasadam. And that will increase your lifespan. Tirupati prasadam will not give you any benefit other than, some extra sugar problem might come in the future. So why we should to consume all these things? Thank you so much. Namaste. Om. Om. Om.